These are the latest sporting headlines that is making the news this Sunday. And we begin with one major news update. Today is the meeting to decide the white ball squads for the India versus South Africa ODI and T20I series. The ODI series begins from November 30th and it will continue until December 6th. After that, the T20I series begin from 9th to 19th December. Now, Shubman Gill is going to be sidelined for a long period of time, which means he will most probably miss the white ball leg of the South Africa series. On the other hand, who is going to be the ODI captain? Because even Shreyas Iyer has been ruled out until the T20 World Cup as well. So, there is a report going around that the BCCI is probably considering either Rishabh Pant or KL Rahul. But remember, Rishabh Pant hasn't played that much of white ball cricket in the recent couple of years. I mean, 2024 T20 World Cup, but ODIs he last played, that was a couple of years back. So that is why Shubman Gill's absence has opened up a captaincy spot even for the ODI series. Is Rohit Sharma going to come back as the captain? That we do not know at this point in time. So, the team selection meeting that's going to happen today is going to be really interesting for one simple reason that either KL Rahul or Rishabh Pant might be your ODI captain. On the other hand, Shubman Gill might be ruled out for the entire white ball series. So, maybe after the end of the day's play today, you will see the team selection for the South Africa series and for the T20I series as well. So, all eyes will be on that selection meeting that's going to take place. The squad announcement most likely will happen, say, in the next 1 hour after the day's play has ended. So remember, it is going to be a very, very important series because this is the last series that you've got internationally. After that, we move into January, where you will see some kind of situations developing there. So yes, there is another report that is doing the rounds. Times of India has reported that the squad that will be picked for the New Zealand series in January, 5 T20Is and 3 ODIs. The ODI squad, not so much, but the T20I squad that will be there in the New Zealand series, most likely that is going to be your T20 World Cup squad as well. So that is the one major thing that we are looking at. We are also building up to the announcement of the T20 World Cup schedule, although we know that India and Pakistan are in the same group. You may have minnows like USA, Holland and Namibia. So most likely looking at it, it is the same 3 teams that were there in the previous T20 World Cup in the same group. India, Pakistan and USA. Those are the 3 teams that are there in the same group again this time. Now let's look at other cricketing news that is doing the rounds. Pakistan have absolutely thrashed Sri Lanka in the tri-series thing, and Sri Lanka's campaign is unraveling very fast. They didn't do well in the ODI series. Now they are even struggling in the T20I tri-series as well. And in the T20I tri-series, Sri Lanka even lost to Zimbabwe. So that's why their major series is like, this tour is becoming a nightmare for Sri Lanka at this point in time. England. Now, Michael Vaughan and the rest of the England analysts have ripped into the England batting, saying that you can be competitive, but you also need to have brains. You can be competitive, you cannot be competitive without brains. That is the thing that Michael Vaughan has really ripped at it at this point in time for the England cricket team. So yes, it's a big issue that the England cricket team is facing. 2 days, Travis Head, how could he do that? Now, to psychologically recover from that on 4th of December when they'll take on Australia in the pink ball test, it's going to be a big, big blow. So England, they have been given a reality test by Travis Head. What a knock that was indeed. So England facing a lot of problems. They do have a 2-day game against Prime Minister's 11 in Manuka Oval. But how will that turn out to be, that remains to be seen. As far as other sporting news is concerned, Anahat Singh has managed to beat Joshna Chinnappa in the Indian Open squash tournament that is there. And it's kind of the passing of the torch moment. Anahat Singh has been in great touch, and that's why she now is truly India's squash #1 in more ways than one. Then at 9:30 a.m., you're going to see the Las Vegas Formula 1 Grand Prix that's going to happen. It's in the street circuit. It's in the streets of Las Vegas. And remember, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Max Verstappen, they still have a chance. Max Verstappen, though, needs a win and a DNS from one of the two to ensure most hopefully Lando Norris, because then you're heading into sprint weekend in Qatar, sprint plus the race, and then the final race of the season, Abu Dhabi. So it is going to be an action-packed event that's going to take place. 9:30 a.m. is going to be that, and India versus South Africa Day 2 will begin at 9 a.m. So we are just about 2 minutes away from the start. As far as the Chess World Cup is concerned, you are looking at Wei Yi, Nodirbek Yakuboyev, then you got Javokir Sindarov and Alexander Esipenko all vying for that candidate spot. Today, you will come to know 2 out of the 3 were candidate spots that's going to be there. Then when you look at it at possibly 11 a.m. IST, I'm not so sure about the time, Lakshya Sen is going to be there in the Australian Open badminton final that's going to be there. He's going to face Yuri Tanaka. Remember, this is the first time that Tanaka and Lakshya Sen are meeting. So it's going to be a very, very interesting bout as to how that goes on. So that is going to be there. Can Lakshya Sen break the title jinx that has been haunting him for a very long time? We'll find that out in the next couple of hours at this stage. So that is the situation that is there as far as it is concerned. India played out a 1-1 draw in the Under-17 football championships against Palestine. So the AFC Under-17 match against Palestine, India played out a 1-1 draw. So that was another major news that I'm giving you. And Barcelona made a winning return to Camp Nou, where they have managed to win 4-0. So it is a great, great thing. And in the final news that I'm about to give you, Sultan Aslan Shah hockey, you're going to see India take on South Korea in the opener. Remember, this next 1 week, hockey action is also going to be there with Sultan Aslan Shah really featuring at this point. So yes, that is the latest sporting update that I'm about to give you, folks, at this point in time. We are now going to be live when the innings happens or when the tea break happens. Remember, again, for people joining us, Parsapara, tea is first, lunch. Take a couple of comments where you're Shami in or out. I think Shami is not in, because Shami is in the Bengal Ranji team, but I don't think he's playing. And good morning to all of you guys. Smog or pollution back of you, sir? It is smog, my friend. There is nothing called as fog at this point in time. It is smog, and it's only going to get worse at this point. And Karthik, I wish you also Vision Sports Talk RR, VG, NN, SV, Fab 4 of SUL. Thank you. I hope I can. Let's see. So still Gill can't move his necklace. So it is that injury which takes 2-6 weeks. Most likely, yes. He's out for a long period of time. So that's the way we are looking at it. Can't understand selectors still ignore Rituraj. I don't know what has happened with Rituraj. I think they are not too confident about his injury, about his fitness. That is the only reason. But we'll come to know about the team selection today. Maybe Rituraj gets a chance in the ODI and the T20Is against South Africa. Let's see how that pans out. So yes, end of the day, most likely we will have our entire teams for the South Africa ODI and T20I series. So Oz winning final against England, I don't know. But yes, their job is not getting easier with the Brisbane ping ball test that's going to take place. Just like as Vikrant sir said, can Rohit get a farewell series as captain? I don't know. I don't think so. See, he's going to play 2027. Maybe before that, if you host a tournament, maybe you can get a white ball series then. Outside chance of Ishan Ashley staying in ODI squad? No. Ishan is not making it to the ODI squad at all. I think his chances, he'll have to wait for a long, long time now. I don't think Ishan Kishan's making it. So yes, we'll be back with you for all the latest updates. The match is about to begin, folks, very shortly. 9-1. So let's see. We'll join you then. So bye-bye, folks. See you soon for all the latest sporting updates that's there. Your one-stop destination is Sports Today. Bye-bye.